when they're trying to fill up the water, and the goslings decide that this looks like an awesome game because the water's overflowing. It just started to, but it's just, you know. And yes, I know Draco has a drooping wing, and we're working on it. I just figured I would real quick let you guys see what's going on here. Let you guys see Dodo real quick. Hi, Dodo. Dodo. Hi, Dodo. Hi, my sweet baby Dodo. Hi, my sweet baby Dodo. Hi, baby Dodo. Hi, my sweet baby Dodo. Dodo's an absolute sweetheart. Beautiful, isn't she? We do believe Dodo is a girl. Hey, Sarah. Dodo's hanging out. Mothra and Godzilla are getting into crap. You know, as goslings do. I just saw them playing over here, so I figured I would let everyone see the shenanigans that they get into real quick. Cleaning up the brooders. You guys done? Alright. I can finish my work. Dodo, why do you look frozen? And finally done with the water. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, then. Come on. Pick up your wing, Godzilla. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Big bird, Godzilla. Yes, big bird. Come on, babies. Come on, we gotta go turn off the water. You too, Dodo. 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 Come on, Godzilla. I was hoping I didn't have to bandage your wing again. I'm gonna have to. For anybody who doesn't know, if your gosling starts doing this, and the wing is constantly drooping like this, it can be a cause for several things, but you're gonna need to basically bandage this wing to secure that part of the wing the way it's supposed to be, which is under. But you cannot do that all day or for several days in a row. You need to do it for a little while, like for a few hours, and then release it overnight. And then do it again for a few hours on and off throughout the day while you give them supplements and basically help them. Basically, their elbow joint is not strong enough, or their wrist joint, I guess, is what it would be. And we don't want this twisting, and we don't want it to hurt the gosling while they walk. The other side, I've been able to successfully fix, nicen up the way it's supposed to be. Mothra's doing good. Now they are going to droop their wings sometimes, say like if it's really hot, or if they're grooming, or they're just relaxing or something, or when they first have their feathers come in, they might droop their wing for a little bit, but generally they'll pull it right back up, and it's not going to be down while they're walking, and it's not going to be in their way while they're walking. So like with Godzilla, you'll notice it's in the way when Godzilla walks. You see Godzilla kind of tries to step over it. Come here, Godzilla. Kind of see. He struggles with it. And this right here is another important thing to do for geese. They need grit. Grit basically is little bits of sand, tiny rocks in here that they will literally scratch out of the ground and then eat. And it helps them digest all the plants that they eat. Like, you know, grass and all the other fun things that they chow down on. Come on, babies. Come on, we gotta go turn off the water. Dodo. Dodo. Come on, Dodo. We're still scared of you, Dodo. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Godzilla and Mothra are bar-headed goslings. These are goslings. These are geese that generally live in the Himalayas. So these are from, I'm sure that's Asia, right? Is that Asia, Sarah? Am I just stupid right now? Pretty sure the Himalayas are in Asia, right? The Asian continent. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Godzilla. No, Mothra, you don't need to follow him in there. There's no reason for you guys to go there. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here, Godzilla. Come here. Come on. There you go. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on, Dodo. Dodo, come on. You know they're not going to move if you don't move. Come on, Dodo. Dodo, you were not eating. Come on. Come on, babies. You can see it a lot better now while Godzilla walks. You can see the wing kind of gets in the way there. And then he picks it back up. He's actually doing better with it, but... Hi, Sabrina. No. No, we do not cook our animals, no. These are pets. And these are actually, besides being very valuable to us emotionally, they're valuable in general. These are rare animals. These aren't animals that you're going to find at every farm in the U.S. These are exotic birds, and we do not cook them. We do not eat them. They are pets. Right, babies? I have a whole gaggle that are pets. Let's see. They are goslings. These are bar-headed geese. If you look them up on Google, you can see what they'll look like as adults. They will be white and gray and black colors. And once they're not, so as juveniles, they kind of have this black stripe on the back of their neck. But as they get older, they get these two bars at the back of their head that are, I call them race stripes. Bar-headed geese are actually really cool. They, they're wild cousins, the bar-headed geese that live in the wild. They are amazing flyers. They are the highest flying goose that is known. They are believed to be capable of flying above Mount Everest. Nah, Dodo. No. No, Dodo, be nice. Dodo is a Sebastopol goose. She has an attitude because she's jelly. Dodo, are you jealous? Are you jealous? I'm still your mama. You're okay. Dodo was completely hand-raised. She was a single gosling. So she spent literally 24/7 with me throughout her entire gosling time. Come on, babies. Come on. And I do hand raise every goose that I can. And they imprint. Dodo, don't eat that. What are you doing with that? Come on. And yeah, they are actually really great animals. Opposite to what a lot of people believe. Geese are not these horrible, aggressive, angry, territorial animals. During mating season, they do become territorial. But other than that, throughout the rest of the year, they're actually very loyal. I kind of compared them to a mixture between a dog, a cat, and a toddler or a teenager. As in the sense that, like, they are loyal like a dog, they are moody like a cat, and they are stubborn like a toddler or a teenager, like a human toddler or a teenager. So that would pretty much be kind of a sum up that I like to give as, like, but still in a lighthearted kind of way. I own 12 adults. 7 of them are Canada geese. 1 is a cackling. 1 is a hybrid Canada. And 3 of them are domestic geese. We have 2 African goose mixed with the American buff goose. And then we have 1 that is their mom, biologically, which is our American buff. And then we have Dodo, our Sebastopol gosling. She's a juvenile. She's not yet an adult. She's still a youngster. They're very, very mischievous. They like to get into stuff. They like to explore things. They explore everything with their mouths. Like I said, kind of like having a toddler. It's your babies. Yes, Mothra, I know. This is Mothra right here. This is Godzilla right here. The other geese are currently at the pond, so we're not going to see them right now. I'm finishing up cleaning out the brooders and getting the water ready for lockup because it's going to be lockup here within the next hour or two. Probably, wait, what time is it? Yeah, within the next hour-ish, a little over an hour, it'll be lockup time for the birds. I'm down in Texas, so we're getting towards the evening now. Dodo, let me have my towel. Thank you. Thank you, Dodo. Yes, Dodo, I know. Yes, Dodo, I know. Dodo. But yeah, so contrary to common popular belief, in the U.S. you can legally own certain exotic birds, including Canada geese, actually. So if you Google, can I legally own a Canada goose, or are Canada geese legal, it will tell you no. The reason why is because you cannot legally own a wild Canada goose unless you are a sanctuary or you have some special exception as a rehabber. You cannot own a Canada goose. But if you get the Canada goose from a private breeder who has literally Canada geese that have been domesticated for many generations, you can legally acquire a Canada goose in most states in the U.S., to the best of my knowledge. There are some variations on the law. There's a federal law about this, and then there is the state laws. So there are some variations on each state on what requirements you may have to meet to be allowed to own them. Something that a lot of people don't understand is that owning them does not give you the right to sell them or to breed, to sell. Basically, I am a legal owner. I am not a legal breeder. So if my birds were to have babies, I would not be allowed to legally sell them if they are purebred Canada geese. Whereas if I wanted to do that, I would have to basically get a breeder's permit for these exotic birds or for game birds, depending on your state, that covers Canada geese or covers exotic geese. And it would then allow me to breed and sell Canada geese for profit if that's what I wanted to do. My goodness, what happened? Did you startle? Did you startle? Dodo. Dodo. And they do know their names. Again, contrary to common belief, geese are not stupid. They're actually very smart. Some things I love about geese is that, one, not all geese are loud. Not all geese are mean. Y'all got to keep in mind, the wild geese, they're literally getting shot at while they're traveling from A to B by us. And then we are mad at them because they don't want us to touch their babies. I mean, if you think about it logically, it really makes no sense for them to be okay with us at all. Because for a long period of time, for several months every year, humans are hunting them. And geese actually very much imprint on their parents, their siblings, and their flock mates. It's generally called a gaggle, but basically everybody that's within their group or their family, they are imprinted on, meaning they have a close relationship with them. Their mate, the imprint is so strong that if their mate dies, they can die from depression or from broken heart. They do mate for life. And so if you think about it, fact is, it's been factually proven, this has been through biologists and scientists and all that fun stuff, this has been actually proven that geese mourn their mate, their goslings, and their family members and their friends within their gaggle if they pass away. If one of them is injured, they generally will stay with them as they pass to try to help keep them safe. hoping that they'll recover. And if they don't, they mourn them before they move on. Mourning another goose can take anything from a few hours to literally weeks to, like I said, to the point of them actually dying if it's a mate. And a lot of people don't know this. And so if you think about it, if you cared about somebody, you knew about someone who is trying to hurt them, you wouldn't like them either. So that's kind of how I try to explain to people. Of course, the wild geese are not going to like us if their experience is negative with humans in general. Now, interesting fact though, if you're constantly kind to geese, even wild ones, come on, babies. Come on. Come on. If you're consistently nice to wild geese, and if you're lucky and they're not too skittish, and you bring them food and you're nice to them, they will actually over time start remembering you, and they will actually like you, and they'll actually be nice to you, and they'll actually remember your face. They have really good facial recognition. So yeah, it is something that people think that these animals are just mean and angry and territorial and that they'll just attack you and bite you. It's simply not the case. Most of the time when these things happen, it's because people do not recognize their warning signs, and they have many, by the way. They do have several signs that they will give us prior to attack. And if you learn those, you can very much avoid being attacked by geese when you're walking past your pond or your lake or the river or whatever is near your house. The main area to watch out for them is when you notice that they're nesting, or when they have goslings. That's when they're going to be the most territorial. Even my gander will become territorial towards me, even though he knows me and I hand raised him. He will become territorial because that's his job, because that's what they need to do to keep their family and their baby safe, to keep them from being taken by a predator. And even though my gander Pretty Bird does not go full force on us, he will bite me and get mad at me if I go too close to things that he considers, his to protect. And he will let me know that he doesn't want me to mess with that. He doesn't want me near his mate. He doesn't want me to mess with the nesting spot or with the eggs or with goslings that he's raising. And that's just completely normal. And with Dodo, you see, she's a tame goose. Nibbling like this is completely normal. She's not biting me. She's nibbling on me. It doesn't hurt. I'm used to it.
Very.
Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's actually a normal form of communication. A lot of people who own geese get that confused with biting. It really is not biting. Trust me, if a goose is attacking you, you're going to know.
Yeah, this isn't biting.
No, it is not biting. Like,
her being mad at me.
no, not even. She's just nipping. And this is something that people don't understand. Geese communicate with their beaks. Dodo. Nice. People don't understand that geese actually communicate with their beaks, and because they don't have hands, right? So they explore everything with their beak, and everything is they try and figure it out with their beaks, and they're very curious and they're very mischievous too.
They like to
So,
my shoes.
Yep.
No, Dodo. Dodo.
Dodo, I'm trying to let people see that geese are not mean. Be nice. Dodo.
No. No,
Be nice. Be nice. Don't be jelly. Be nice, Dodo. But yeah. Like I said, geese do have a little bit of an attitude. And they are stubborn.
No, stop it.
But if a goose is really mad at you, like really mad at you, they will bite down so hard that you will be bruised. Like, you're not seeing any bruises. My hands are dirty and like from hard work.
My hands are just red.
My daughter's hands are fine.
Yeah.
Where Dodo was just nibbling on us. You're not gonna, and by the way, that blisters from me pulling weeds. But you're not gonna find bruising if they're not biting. If they're biting you, you're gonna have a nasty bruise.
Yeah.
And
Could be purple, could be red, could be blue.
exactly, or green. Many beautiful colors of the rainbow will be a part of those bruises. But
Yeah. Never gotten a bad bruise from Pretty Bird.
nah. But yeah, and then another thing too, from ganders, generally if they're seriously attacking you, they're going to be using their wings And this is another thing I try to teach people when it comes to wild geese attacking them and them confronting a wild Canada goose coming at them, or even a wild domestic breed of goose that is not tame, that has not had human experience. When they attack you, if they open their wings, they're going to be pretty serious. And if they start hitting you with their wings on the males, now Dodo's a female to the best of our knowledge, but this part of their wing right here, this bend here, which is basically like their elbow, that part right there, it on the male ganders, it basically has extra cartilage, and it's basically like a spur. It does not have a like a spike there. It does not have a claw there. There are goose breeds that actually do. Crazy enough, I'm pretty sure they're called screech geese. Anyways, the screech goose, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But they have spikes at that part of their wing, which is terrifying. But basically, that's the part of their wing that they will use to hit you or to punch you, what I like to call it. And if they do this full force, a full-grown gander at full size, punching you full force with his wings will hurt. They can break your nose. They can break your fingers. They can really hurt you.
I suddenly want a screech geese.
No, I'm not getting a screech goose. I love geese, but I'm not doing that. But yeah, it's one of those things where if you're getting an animal, you need to make sure you do sufficient research. Don't just jump into owning a goose because you see one person on the internet with a pet goose that's super sweet in every video. Trust me, that goose is most likely going through hormonal changes every single year during breeding season, and most likely has an attitude off camera at times. You are agreeing to different behavioral things throughout the year when you get an animal like this. And a lot of people think it's all cute and dandy because they're tiny and fluffy and cute like they are right now. And like you'll see in other videos, I've raised my other babies and they're itty bitty like this, like just sit in your hand like this big. And they're tiny little babies. And they're so cute and they're so fluffy and they're so cuddly. And they'll do that little twirl thing when they come cuddle with you where they go. No, we're not going to copy? No? Okay. But they'll do that coming over to you, just shoving their little heads into your, like your armpit or into your chest or into your lap and just trying to cuddle up and just being super, super sweet and making that little twirling sound or cooing or purring or like my friend calls it growling, which is still a form of purring that they do. But yeah, basically, when you raise them and you do it correctly and you put in the amount of time that you need to put in, which is a lot of time and a lot of work, you can have geese that are very, comparison-wise to what other people experience with geese that are not tamed, much easier to manage.
Yeah,
and
so
you can have an actual relationship with them.
Yeah,
Same
so
thing with
roosters.
roosters. My daughter raised this rooster by hand. This is Popcorn.
Yep.
He's an absolute sweetheart.
You can pick them up.
Yep, he's completely tame. And yeah, he's about a year old now. Be nice. That'll be nice. But yeah, Popcorn, he's a good rooster. He's a sweetheart.
Hasn't tried to spur us yet.
No, he's never tried to spur us. I don't think he's ever gonna. But he's about a year old.
Nuggets.
He's a tame rooster, and
He's Nuggets, and he's surprisingly nice.
yeah, and he's very sweet. Now he hears one of his hens calling for help. That's why he goes running. Anyways, but yeah, so like I said, most animals, if you put in the amount of work that is needed, if you put in the time, if you put in, you know, the attention and all of that that is required, you'll be able to have sweet animals. But keep in mind, this does not completely eliminate the fact that these animals have not been tamed for thousands of years beyond farm stock, which means they've not been tamed as pets. So when you keep them as pets, you're going to have to put up with some things that are not going to be, you know, as amazing as you want them to be always. They're going to have their own opinions, their own attitudes, and all that fun stuff. Right, babies? Yes, Mothra. Yes, Mothra, you're so cute. But they're very loyal. Once they imprint on you as babies, they will remember you permanently for the rest of their life. They will always remember the face that raised them. Even if they don't remain super tame to you, they will still know you. And this is actually another thing that's really important to keep in mind. Wild goslings, if you are in an area where there are geese that are breeding and building nests and having babies, one, in the US, 100%, in most Western countries, to the best of my knowledge, it is illegal to interfere with wildlife. Do not take eggs from a nest just because you want a baby from them. Okay, it's not a legal thing to do. Say, for an example, in the US, if you take a Canada goose nest egg and you take it home and you hatch it out, or you take one of their babies and you raise it up, even if you manage to tame it and this animal is super sweet and you have it living with you, even if you keep it as a house, half outdoor goose or whatever, one, this animal is going to need friends. And two, if a warden ever shows up at your house, which is basically the animal police in the US, if they ever show up at your house, if you do not have the proper permits, it's a death sentence for that goose. So if you want one of these geese, go down the proper channels, find a breeder, find out what your state's laws are, and go about it the right way so that you don't one day have not only lined up this gosling to now potentially be put down, because most sanctuaries are completely overrun. They don't have space for all these geese that are going to, be impossible to release into the wild, because it actually takes a very specific kind of way of rehabilitation to get a wild baby goose to be able to be released into the wild. That is a very difficult thing to do, because once they imprint, like for an example, these goslings will not go up to my adult geese, and my adult geese will not accept them yet. They would literally be hurt and potentially killed if I left them unsupervised with my adults, if I don't have any adults that are willing to adopt babies right now. So geese are notorious for loving to adopt babies. That is something that they commonly do, accepting orphans, especially if they have babies of the same size and or age, or similar size or age. But it's not a guarantee. And it's actually the way that most rehabbers will go about it with younger goslings or eggs that have been found, say, abandoned nests and abandoned eggs. Most of the time it's not abandoned, by the way. It's actually a mistake people make, because mama goose can't stay on a nest all day. She has to eat and drink. She can't stay on a nest for 30 days straight. So she will actually leave the nest 1 or 2 times a day for about 15 to 30 minutes, sometimes up to an hour. So if you see a goose that looks abandoned, stick around for a while. If you really care, stick around for a while. Don't just take the eggs, because they do mourn the eggs that disappear. They do mourn their goslings. These animals do care about this stuff. And so don't just take the eggs. And if you do find yourself trying to help an abandoned nest, or find yourself helping an abandoned goslings, goslings do not ever go anywhere without their parents. If a gosling's running around screaming, chances are it's been abandoned and it's lost its parents. It's definitely lost sight of its parents. A lot of times the parents are still nearby. So your best bet is actually to try to walk around with it and see if you can find a family that has the same size goslings. And their parents will actually respond to the baby crying if they're willing to adopt it, or if it's their gosling. They will come towards you. They'll start yelling at you. So, and then you just let it go, and it will literally just swim right over and be fine. But if you take it home, if you don't know where there's a family and you take it home and you have it with you while it's scared and it's screaming, your heart's going to tell you to comfort them. Once you comfort them, they will start imprinting on you. Once they start imprinting on you, all I'm going to say is I know of multiple people who are rehabbers who have told me that their state requires them to euthanize imprinted goslings. Goslings who have imprinted on humans are not considered, they're not deemed rehabilitatable. So if they cannot be rehabilitated, they will be euthanized, because there is no space for them in sanctuaries. So even if you do rescue a gosling and you are waiting to get it to a rehab or something, resist the urge for that night. I know they will scream, they will cry, they will be terrified. Put a little mirror in there. If you have an extra tablet or phone, put it in there with like a really long video of geese. It can help them calm down. Put a little stuffed animal in there, cover it, leave them be.
Mom,
Just don't do it, because chances are
Dodo really wants to spray the grass. I need to
Well, let her have it.
Well, it's everywhere. And also, I did give her just give 5 different ones.
But really make sure that you immediately contact a rehabber, follow what they tell you to do, and do your best not to imprint that gosling on yourself, because it will not be a good thing. You'll give them comfort for one night, which may result in them never being able to be returned to the wild, which is really the goal when it comes to these wild goslings, or it should be anyways. But yeah, so with the domesticated ones, they have been domesticated for many generations, since about at least the 1920s. So these are gaggles that are not able to live in the wild. They are dependent on humans for protection, food, water, and all that fun stuff. And much like many other animals that have been domesticated at some point or another, these animals have been domesticated too well to be put back into the wild, basically. And as long as you care for them properly, like for an example, we have a pond in the back of our yard where my geese are currently. I'm going to be going to get them here soon. And they spend the night in a secure aviary so that they're protected from predators. Every evening they get topped off with feed. They have access to feed all day, but they generally go to the pond, which they much prefer, whenever they want to. Sometimes they hang out up here by the house all day, and sometimes they hang out at the pond all day. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you're welcome to ask them. But my whole channel's goal is basically to let people know that these animals are not these horrible, pooping, hissing, biting, wing flapping monsters that, have been, especially Canada geese, that they have not been employed by the Canadian Secret Service to take out Americans. That's not what's happening. They're just like any other animal trying to live their lives and follow their instincts, have their babies, and just be safe, just like us, basically. It's really no different. All right. Now that I've dried and cleaned the brooders, and yes, I'm taking my sweet time because I'm over here chatting away. Hey, Godzilla, what are you doing? These are my first bar-headed goslings. I'm very, very happy about it. Absolutely love them. They're beautiful, adorable, absolute sweethearts. Fascinating to see the differences between them and the Canada goslings in behavior and domestic goslings. There are differences between the exotics and the domestics, and then between each exotic species, they're different as well. Dodo, you gonna come help us go get the goosies again? My daughter's having a fight over her shoes. Watch.
Yeah, a piece of my shoe's broken off.
Yep.
And she loves chewing on it.
She wants to chew on that string. Like I said, geese are very mischievous. Yes, Dodo. Hi, Dodo. Hi, Dodo. Hi, Dodo. I'm getting a cramp in my legs sitting like that. I'm getting too old for this. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put some hay and everything so we can put it inside. Let's see. Let me put this over here. What are we doing? So now the question is, shall I end this live, not life, live, or shall I keep you guys on, stay online, so y'all can walk to the pond with me while I go get my gaggle? I haven't done that in a while. What do you think?
I don't know.
No? You don't care?
Yeah.
Let's see. Put some fresh hay in there for the babies. This is where they sleep at night. Dodo, be nice. Everything else for the gaggle is ready besides food because I feed my gaggle feed every night. All right, Boots, can I go ahead and hand you this?
Yep.
Come on, babies. Dodo, be nice. Uh, uh, uh. Uh, uh, uh. Yep, I know. Here you go, baby. I'm gonna go get the other one. All right, Dodo, come on. Dodo. Dodo. Come on, Dodo. Come on. Come on, babies. And yes, on my channel, you will hear a human making goose noises. Well, attempting to make goose noises at times. Not just with babies. I will do it with the adults too. And I will make a complete and total idiot of myself, but I don't care. Some people speak for their animals. I learn some noises my animals make and then try to mimic them, and it works actually, interestingly enough. So, and as long as it works when it comes to keeping these guys near me so I can protect them from, everything from avian to ground threats, that's all I really care about. Because that's another thing, when you're raising animals like this, you have to keep in mind that they are prey. They are not predators. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on, babies. Big bird, Dodo. Big bird. Come on. We don't generally have big vehicles like that coming through. Boots! I don't know why Dee closed that door. There you go. Got that one in. Got water. And then the babies are gonna go inside and we're gonna go get the gaggle of geese. Hold on, baby. Here you go, Melody. Go ahead and add some food in there, okay? And then I'll hand you the babies. And here's y'all's last chance to see the babies for tonight. Yes, the babies. Hi there, babies. Hi there, babies. Yes, the babies. What are you doing, Godzilla? Big bird, Mothra. Yes. Hi, Dodo. Yeah, Dodo's going to come with us. Dodo's going to come help us get the gaggle. Yeah, Dodo's going to come help us get the gaggle. You guys are still too little. You guys are still too little. All right, I'm going to set you guys down right here. And sorry if you guys can't see much, but I got to pick up the babies and put them inside. There's Godzilla. Go ahead and take him. Come on, Mothra. Mothra. Come here, baby. Come on. It's okay. It's okay, babies. Now, I need to real quick. Actually, no. I asked Boots to do that. Hey, Boots, can you real quick take those chickens and put them in the carrier?
Yep.
So that we can have that clear for the geese. Thank you, baby. Whew. About to go. My daughter's just got to real quick lock up 4 little juvenile chickens into the kennel so that we have the aviary cleared for the geese, because that's where they're going. Right, Dodo? Dodo. Dodo. What are you getting? What are you getting, Dodo? Hmm? Dodo is a Sebastopol goose. She is going, as you can see, her feathers are kind of all over the place. That's actually because she is a Sebi, and Sebis, which are Sebastopol geese, are, you okay? Are the only curly goose that there is. That's the only geese that have curls are Sebastopol geese, to the best of my knowledge. Sebastopol geese do come in just about every color, but I'm pretty sure they're only officially accepted in white when it comes to the, official bird competition stuff. This is my bird's aviary right here, reinforced with thicker fencing to make it more predator proof. You ready, Dodo? Get the walking stick and let's go get your goose friends. Come on.
A herding stick.
Yep, sure. Same difference. Come on, Dodo. Go ahead and get a sip of water before we go.
Okay.
It is pretty hot in Texas. All right, and now Dodo's going to come with us and walk to the pond. And then we're going to get the babies.
Yes, hi, Dodo.
The big babies. Dodo. Dodo.
Big babies and even bigger babies.
Yep. Come on, Dodo. This is probably the coolest part about raising geese, is that you can have, here we got some of our barn kitties. These are actually both our cats.
Yep.
For once, it's just our cats.
Yep.
This is Brownie.
Oh, she got a tongue sticking a little bit.
Nope. That's Simba.
Hi, Simba.
Hi, Simba. Hey, big boy.
He's our little weirdo.
These are our barn cats. Good yawn, Brownie. Yep. All right, Dodo, ready to go? Come on, Dodo. 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 Dodicarus. Come on, Dodo. Big bird. Good girl.
I wonder if she's caught on to the nickname Dodicarus yet.
Probably. My daughter does enjoy giving her animals, or our animals, strange nicknames.
Yeah, like Popcorn's Popsicle, Dodo's Dodicarus.
Yep.
Another type of dinosaur.
Yep. Like Nugget, we call her Nugster.
Yep. And then Cobra, I sometimes call her Cobbs.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got lots of different nicknames for our animals.
Dodo. Come on, Dodo. Let's go, Dodo.
Hi, Dodo.
So we're going to go down to go get our 12 geese
Yep.
that are all adults. And like I said, 7 of them are Canadas. One of them is a Canada hybrid. He is a mix between Chinese goose and Canada goose. 2 of them are African goose mixed with American buff goose. We have 1 American buff goose. And then we have a cackling goose. A cackling goose is a tiny breed of a goose. It's actually the smallest subspecies of a Canada goose.
Yep, that we didn't know she was the smallest subspecies.
Well, I mean, I knew she was the smallest subspecies. I didn't know that she was the smallest of the smallest.
Yeah.
She's a minima, which is the tiniest. I did not know that in the very beginning, but we figured that all out. We got her towards the beginning of this adventure, of the goose adventure that we are living.
Yeah. Let's do the second goose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Squirt was our second goose, our cackling. Her name is Squirt. Our hybrid's name is Pretty Bird. He is our main goose, the first goose that we ever got. He's a gander. Mm-hmm. He is 5 years old now, 5.5. And he is a between Canada and really past mating season. It has greatly improved. He did for a minute have. Sorry about that, everyone. Walking away from the house, I forgot to turn off my Wi-Fi. We lose connection there. Oh, there's a neighbor's dog, Bo. Where'd he go? He's hiding in the tall grass. I zoomed in too late. There he is. There's Bo. That's Bo. Hi, Bo. Anyway. Dodo, come on, let's go. Come on, Dodos. Come on, Dodo. 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 We will find them eventually. This is where the pond is at. You can kind of see the circle already here. That tree to over here is the pond. Right here.
Are they in there?
I don't see them. They're probably behind it. Or they're hiding somewhere because they like giving us heart attacks. They do enjoy that very much. They like to go to random places where they shouldn't be going so that we can be worried and freak out. Come on, Dodo. Dodo. Come on, babies. Let's go find your friends. Dodo. Oh, by the way, check out that gorgeous sunset. I'm telling you guys, almost every night in Texas, the sky is beautiful.
Yep.
We've got some beautiful sunsets down here.
There's slightly rainbow in the sky.
Yep. And then right here we got our pond. Very much overgrown here, which is completely fine.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for snakes.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, go that way. The geese are not in the water. They are somewhere. They are always somewhere.
Hopefully.
Oh, they're up there. They are. I see them. They're next to the fence over there. Yep.
That fence was
Trying to
down.
break out.
Yeah, that fence was down the other day.
Yep, the fence was down. So on Wednesday, we had to go and fix the fencing because the fence was down, and our geese, they love going over onto the neighbor's land. This is why you see all this random crazy fencing going on here. There is a fence, but the fence is a barbed wire fencing that
They can go under and
over. So I had to get fencing with smaller openings to basically keep them from going over there, and here they are. Hi, babies. Hi, babies.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Layla. Hi, pretty bird. Yeah, hi, Ducky. Come on, babies. Gonna stay back with Dino? Dodo? Hi, babies. Hi, Squirt. This is Squirt, our tiny little cackling. Now, just keep in mind, our geese are molting. So here you've got this regular size geese, and there you have little itty bitty Squirt. No, you guys are not going over there. Stop it, Layla. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Let's go, babies. Come on. So Ducky's a male right here. We got Littlefoot. We got Peach, Dino and Layla, Squirt. Pretty birds right there are hybrid. And we never hit them with the sticks. We don't even really ever touch them with the sticks. The sticks are a suggester to start walking, as in letting them know it's time to go. And a way for us to keep them from, like, for an example, going a direction that we don't want them to go, extending our arm to stop them. And it just tells them what direction to go. Now, the geese do look a little crazy right now because it is molting season. So they are currently, what this means that they're losing their feathers and regrowing new feathers. So all of these feathers that they have, you have a piece of grass hanging out of here. Oh, what am I looking at? The birds? Those look like waterfowl. See, because they would walk right back into the pond if I let them. No, we're not going this way. Let's go, ladies. Let's go. Come on, babies. Let's go. Come on, babies. Come on. Let's go. Uh. I know. The grass is spiky right now. And yes, living out in the country means that you will on occasion hear gunshots. It's not aimed random, like literally ever. Pretty bird, nope, we're not going in the water. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, Pitbird. Oh, Pitbird. Be nice. Oh, be nice, Pitbird. Oh, be nice. Oh, be nice. Yes, I know. Let's go, babies. Come on, Pitbird. Let's go. Come on. Come find Layla. Currently, Pretty Bird is the only mature gander in our gaggle, so he is pretty much the leader, the one that feels responsible for keeping everyone safe. Everyone else here is either 2 or 1 years old. Besides Squirt, she's 3. And, huh? She's 5. And then the thing about wild geese species, or breeds, or whatever you want to call it, technically it's wild species versus the domestic breeds. The difference between them actually is that the wild ones, so like Canada's for an example, take about 3 years to mature.
I know seeds on affairs.
Yeah, I know. She'll be all right. But yeah, the exotic breeds or species actually take about 3 years to mature. Hey, Squirt. Look at her little Squirt as compared to the regular sized ones. She's literally smaller than a duck. Anyways, and and a chicken. Smaller than a chicken, smaller than a duck. But don't let that fool you. That girl is feisty.
She tried to bite me before.
Yeah, she does not care. She's got small goose syndrome. We are working on getting her a friend her size. They are a lot harder to find and to get than you might think, especially when you are after specific species or breeds of birds. Come on, Pitbird. Come on, babies. Let's go. Come on, babies. Uh. Come on, babies. Let's go. Huh? Yep. Neighbors' chickens are being loud. But yeah, so with domestic geese, which are geese like these right here, these are regular farm geese. Generally, they take only about as much as about a year before they start laying eggs and start producing offspring. Oh, there's a bunny running. And then Dodo would be another domestic breed of geese. Right, Dodo? Keep going, girls. Let's go. Let's go, ladies. Yes, mamas. Let's go. Layla is the mama. Layla is about 3 years old now. Layla, your feathers look like hell. Anyways, and then, like I said, for the exotics, it generally takes them 3 years, minimum of 2 years, but most commonly 3 years to mature before they will lay eggs and give you babies, which is something a lot of people are not aware of. But factually, fact is that even with the domestic geese, even though they will lay at a year old, this does not mean that at 1 year old they will be good parents. No, Dodo. Ugh, Dino. I'm gonna mix those names up a lot. Dodo's right there, walking with us. Come on, Dodo. Dodo's new to the gaggle, so she's not going to be accepted yet. It's going to take a minute. But because of that, we've been working on Dodo becoming friends with the 2 younger goslings so that she is not alone. And she will have friends
The sun's in my eyes.
once she actually goes outside. Come on, babies, let's go. Yep, sunset's looking gorgeous. Yeah, sunsets will do that. But yeah, so if you're looking for a goose and you're looking to add a breed, nope, pretty bird, we're not doing that. We're leaving Dodo alone. Come on, Layla, 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 Layla. But if you're looking for the kind of goose that will be something where it's an old heritage breed, you could look into something like the American Buff, which is Layla right here. They do come in different colors. You can also look into getting something like a cotton patch goose. They were recently actually pretty badly endangered. And they are making a comeback now, but they are another domestic breed that is absolutely fantastic. Sebastopol geese are another one, though they are a high maintenance goose. They have curly feathers and yeah, more things to watch out for. When it comes to that, they don't have as good of a seal as other geese do who have smooth feathers, like, for example, Layla, Pretty Bird, and every other goose here. They will lay eggs at one generally and start mating at one. So male and female will mature about one, but they're not really mature. The way you can kind of compare it is that it's kind of like a 16-year-old human having a kid. Sometimes they will do well, and Pretty Bird, come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. So sometimes, everything works out and they end up being great parents. But most of the time, they do tend to struggle a little bit more because they are a little young to be having children. Kind of a bad idea. Like, the younger you are, the more the more struggles you face when it comes to being a young parent. So kind of similar to that in the goose world, where if they have youngsters when they're 1 year old, they do struggle more to do better at sitting on the nest consistently, hatching out the eggs consistently. They are more likely to have a lower hatch rate, meaning that not all of their eggs will survive. The males will have a harder time with the consistency of protecting the nest. And then if they succeed in hatching babies, they will struggle a little more when it comes to keeping the goslings safe. It's just something where their instincts, the parenting instincts, are not fully there yet, not fully developed yet, and they don't have quite as much of that, instinct that they need to be able to successfully raise up goslings without any issues. There comes little Squirt. Look at how tiny she is.
Yeah.
She's just the cutest thing ever. Anyways, Dodo's right there. There's the rest of the gaggle. She's been walking parallel to them. She's learning. But yeah, so, but when it comes to the exotic species, like Canada geese, for an example, or like bar-headed geese, they generally take till they're about 3 years old before they will have babies. Sometimes in captivity, they might breed at 2. But if that happens, you find the same thing that you generally find with domestic geese at 1, where they may not do very well at sitting on the eggs. They may not have, they may struggle more when it comes to taking care of the eggs, taking care of the goslings, and successfully raising them. So it's just something to keep in mind when you are trying to find a goose breed that will work for you. You also want to think about why you want geese. See, for us, it's mainly because we love geese and they are our pets. And I guess the category we would fall into is like collector, I guess, in a way. Not necessarily, but I guess that's like the official category we'd fall into. But Dodo's over there wanting to be with the gaggle. You dork. What are you doing, Dodo? Are you the leader now? But yeah, and yeah, so some geese, there are a lot of different breeds of geese, especially in the domestic world, like different variants, like things that geese were raised and bred to be able to do. So some geese are raised for meat, some geese are raised for egg laying. So You have certain breeds that lay a lot of eggs. Say, the Sebastopol goose, for an example, is a goose that generally does not lay a lot of eggs. And geese, contrary to chickens, will actually have a short or much shorter laying season or breeding season. So their breeding season generally is somewhere between, for all the breeds, all the different species of geese and all the different breeds of geese generally fall somewhere between February and June-ish. But of course, there's always outliers. But generally, the mass majority of them will be between end of March to like May, beginning May, will be where you have most, generally, where you'll have most of your goslings hatching and or geese laying eggs and sitting on eggs. Is that some good stuff? Huh. Dino. But one of the things I really like about geese is that they, especially the exotic breeds. Now with the domestics, it doesn't apply as much. It does apply, but not as much. With the exotic species, you really can let them graze, and they are not going to be nearly as hungry if they have enough access to good grass. They are going to sustain most of their diet off of just vegetation, and they will forage your land throughout the day. And then generally what I'll do is I'll top them off in the evening with some feed in the aviary. And my Canada geese really barely touch it in the summer. They don't really eat a lot of the feed in the summertime. They eat it, but not a lot compared to the domestic geese. But the domestic geese, they definitely eat a lot more of the feed overnight. And they are definitely the ones that eat most of it. So I guess Dodo's leading the way. I wonder if she's proud of herself or very confused.
I know.
I know it's hot, babies. Let's go. Come on. Mama's got you some fresh water and everything ready. We're almost there. But yeah, like I said, there are different boots. Can you take care of Dodo?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know what she's doing. Go help her. Canada geese are not very forgiving when it comes to newcomers. They have not yet accepted her. And that's another factor. You got to keep all of those things in mind. Let's go, Layla. Layla, Layla, Layla. Let's go. It's night-night time. Pepper, it's night-night time. Mama got your water ready. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Let's go, Layla. Layla, Layla, Layla. Come on. And if they're raised around chickens, they generally do just fine being around the chickens as long as the chickens learn not to mess with them too much. My geese have cohabitated with the chickens in the past, and I've not had any issues with that really. The chickens just from a young age learned not to go too close and to get away from them if they're upset or during certain seasons, to stay away from them, and everything's fine. I've never had a chicken be injured or killed by a goose before. And like I said, Pretty Bird does get pretty territorial throughout breeding season, mating season. The amount of mosquitoes out here, guys. When you live somewhere where there is a pond, you are going to have a lot of mosquitoes. Look at that sunset. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Welcome to Texas, ladies and gents. This is how we do sunsets. Dino. Be nice. And Dino lately has an attitude. She's a female, but she's had an attitude lately.
Yeah, she's been playing fair with me.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Dodo. Go over to Boots. There you go. Let's go. It's night-night time. No, you know where we're going. Don't be stubborn. No, we're not arguing, Pretty Bird. Come on. Night-night time. It's night-night time. Come on, babies. It's night-night time. I told you to watch Dodo. It's okay, Dodo. You're okay, baby. Dodo got scared. She did not get hurt. Don't worry. She got scared. She basically got nipped in the butt. No more or less than what she was doing to the goslings earlier. And it's going to happen because she's still an outsider and this is an established gaggle. That's another thing. A lot of people don't realize it actually takes a lot of work when you're introducing new members into your gaggle, when you are raising geese, when you already have adults and you're hand raising the geese. You're going to have to put more effort into introducing your geese to make sure everybody gets along and everybody is safe. Night night time. Night night time. Let's go night nights. Come on, guys. Candid camera. Show the world that you can actually behave yourself. Come on, babies. Let's go night nights. Can I stop getting eaten up by mosquitoes, please? Jeez.
My arms are covered in mosquito bites.
Huh?
My arms are covered in mosquito
Yeah,
bites.
dude. They're bad tonight.
No, it's from the other nights too.
Oh. All right, Squirt. Come on. Let's go in. Come on. Come on, Squirt. Let's go. Go ahead, Squirt. And when you have a gaggle, there's always going to be a pecking order, and you want to try to account for the pecking order and make sure that everyone has a pattern. So like the 3 domestics go in first. Pretty Bird goes in after them. After Pretty Bird, it's Charlie and Blue that go in and Squirt.
Damn it.
Melody. And then the rest of the gaggle, if they don't get scared away from the door. Go on, babies. Let's go. Night-night time. Night-night ducky. Night-night ducky ducky. Night-night ducky.
I want to feed Dino.
Hi, Petrie. Don't worry, Petrie.
I want to feed Dino this grass that I got.
I guess. Go ahead.
Dino. Dino.
You're a bird. Her bird's attitude's coming back. I don't think she wants it. Peach will eat it. Dinah doesn't want it, honey.
What, do you suddenly not like it anymore?
I don't think she wants it. Dodo! And for this reason that you guys noticed earlier, as in the other geese having an issue. Come on, Boots. Boots. Close the door.
Aggressively drinking water.
Give it to Dodo.
Dodo.
Dodo will take it. Come on, Dodo.
Dodo.
Dodo will eat everything. She's a little chubby baby. Yes, Dodo. Nums. Dodo, you're so messy.
Dodo.
She's got an itch. Hold on. She's probably dealing with mosquitoes too. Huh, Dodo? You're dealing with mosquitoes too, Dodo. And grass literally is like a huge part of their diet. So you basically have goose food in your backyard if you got enough land, enough space. Now, when it comes to owning geese, the amount of geese, depending on what kind of other birds you have, I don't recommend that you have too many, depending on the size of land that you have. You're going to really want to do some research there. But besides research, besides the stuff you find on Google, sorry, I am currently working on locking the aviary and making it as predator safe as I can. Besides that, you also want to speak to people who own geese and people that own geese with similar size land as what you have. So if you have 1 acre, speak to them about that. If you have half an acre, if you have a quarter of an acre, speak to the people. I have owned geese on a quarter of an acre. The grass did struggle with that. I had about, let's see, what did I have? I had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12. So yeah, I had the original 12 geese. I had somewhere between 10 and 12, well, between 8 and 12 geese. No, wait, between 7 and 12 geese while I was living on half an acre. And
then we did.
but we also had about 20 chickens on that land. So
Yeah.
But-
And then we did at one time have 13 geese because of Hope.
well, yeah, but we had more other than that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah,
We had the Africans and we had other ones. Yeah, I'm talking about what we had at the other property.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so
That was awesome.
darn it, I forgot something. Hey, Boots, can you hold this and record Dodo?
Yep.
You can talk to people if you choose to. I gotta bring the water in there. Do not record me, please.
Okay. I'll record Dodo. Okay, she's running away. Dodo.
I just need to put the other water.
Dodo's running away. Dodo.
Go see what she's doing.
Dodo. 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 No. No. Stop it. Dodo.
Now, I need to go ahead and finish your bucket for your chickens. There we go. Now we have the goosies locked up in the aviary. Come on, Dodo. Dodo. Come on. Dodo, you want to take a bath before you go inside? Come on, Dodo. 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 Big bird. Come on, Dodo. Dodo. Don't ignore me. There's a little butt. Told you guys, they can get real stubborn sometimes. Come on, Dodo. 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 Yeah, you. Hi. Come on, Dodo.
Ridiculous.
Dodo, come on. Come on, Dodo. Dodo. Come here, Dodo. Look how beautiful the sky is, though. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm mosquito in there.
Mosquitoes everywhere.
You need to wear long sleeves. You're getting welts.
Mm.
Okay, you need to go inside.
Okay.
That's
I still gotta take care of the chickens.
I know, but you're gonna need to go and grab yourself some long sleeve. Yeah, let me give you the get the thing ready for your chickens, and I'll hand you Dodo inside too. There's a little bit of extra in there, which is for the blue one, because the blue one only has a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead.
I don't put my other chickens in there.
And the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Then just cover this one, and the other ones can't jump out. Alrighty, guys, so... Huh?
I have a fence that I put over their box.
I know. Here you go, babe. Alright, can you go get Dodo? Little Miss Stubborn Butt. Dodo. Leave it alone. That's trash, Dodo. Well, not the towel, but the other stuff. Dodo, no eating cardboard. No. No. No eating cardboard. Come on, babies. Let's go. Come on, Dodo. It's night-night time. Let's go, Dodo. Come on. Isn't it kind of funny? Came out here. Decided to go live for just a minute. Let you guys see the babies play. And then, I decided to stay home. Come on, Dodo. Let's go. Come on. Up, up.
Dodo.
Good job. No, Dodo, we're going inside. Come on.
Dodo.
She doesn't want to. Let's go, Dodo. Okay, let me help you, baby. 1 second, guys. Come on, Dodo. Up, up. Good. Oh. All right, grab her. Come down the stairs and tumble all over the place. Water bowl. All right. Here's our food and water bowl. Thank you, ma'am. All right, well, that's it for the geese tonight. Only thing left for the geese is gonna be to bring them their evening feed. That's the only thing that's missing right now, which I'll do in a second. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I just wanted to let you guys see the geese. I know I haven't been on here for a while. Let you guys see the babies. For anybody who generally follows our channel. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed seeing everybody and seeing the babies. And I'll keep you guys posted as much as I can on the little ones. And I hope everyone is having a beautiful evening, afternoon, day, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you guys next time. Say bye-bye, babies. Yeah, good bird. Bye-bye, Layla. Good night, guys.